Welcome back to PSC's Tech Byte. Today we keep on talking about Microsoft Copilot for Microsoft 365. And I want to show you what are the benefits of using Copilot in Microsoft Outlook. First of all, in order to use it, you need to have the latest release of the Outlook desktop client on your machine. And being able to use Copilot is a very good reason to upgrade to the latest release of Outlook, in my opinion. Once you have it, you can benefit of the draft with Copilot while writing emails. You can use the coaching with Copilot to improve the quality of the text in your emails, as well as you can leverage the summary by Copilot to summarize the content of long email threads. You can do that in the desktop experience, as well as in the web experience and in mobile experience of Outlook. So, like always, let's move to the demo environment and let's see Copilot in action. So here I am in the new desktop client of Outlook, and I have pre-selected a set of emails about the Microsoft 365 conference, which is upcoming late April and May this year. Now let's say that I want to dig into this specific message that I see on my screen and I want to see a summary by Copilot. I can click on the Summary by Copilot button, and in a matter of seconds Copilot will give me back a summary of the email. Now imagine a long thread with many emails. Rather than having to read all of them, I can simply click on the button and get the key points, the key messages, without the need to read and go through all of the messages in the thread. This is really, really powerful. I can also reply to an email message and benefit of Copilot, either by clicking on the Copilot button right here to get a draft by Copilot or a coaching by Copilot, or I can use the buttons in the lower part of the screen using a pre-defined reply, or eventually using a custom prompt, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I can say, for example, that reply sharing my deep interest in the conference, I'll be there. I can even set a few settings like the tone that I want to use and the length of the message. So let's say that I want to have a long answer and I want to have a formal tone. I can click on the Generate button, and in a matter of seconds I will have a reply ready to send to my target recipient. Again, really useful and powerful to speed up the daily work that we have to face every single day. Now this is my reply, I can keep it, or I can do other stuff, like for example I can select some of the text in my email and I can use the coaching by Copilot to analyze the content of my message. So here I'm going to use this functionality to better understand the tone and the readability of my message for the recipient. So yet another really useful functionality which will help me improve the quality of my messages, and specifically and especially for people like me who are not native English speakers. This is really, really powerful. It is almost there, and we can see the output of this analysis in a matter of few seconds. And here it is. I have a suggestion about the tone, about the reader sentiment, and about the clarity. Another interesting thing that we can do is that we can also play with completely random stuff, like let's say that I want to compose a message that I want to send to my wife with a recipe, because that's not all about business. It could be recipe for meatballs, because why not? And I can ask a Copilot to write inside the content of my email the recipe for meatballs. So it will rely on the web content and create an actual recipe, which will be the content of my message. So let me do that and let me keep it. Or eventually, let's say that my wife is Italian. I don't need to write in English to her. So I can say with an additional prompt, write it in Italian. And I can send this additional prompt. And now you will see that the message will be translated to Italian and make it available for sending a reply to my recipient, or a message to my recipient. Working on it, creating a draft, and boom, here we are. This is a message in Italian language, you can trust me, and I'm going to send it to my wife to let her know how to cook the meatballs. So really, really simple and powerful, and it will definitely speed up our daily work. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.